Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing my 23-week pregnancy update. I'm actually 23 weeks as of today. I'm filming on Saturday, but you'll see this on Monday. But I'm exactly 23 weeks today. My due date is August 8th. Today I'm going to answer some of your questions you left me in my last pregnancy update video and still update you on the things I have been updating you on as well. So if you have any comments or questions for my next pregnancy update, just leave them down below and I'll answer them next time as well. I also wanted to say congratulations to everyone who is pregnant or expecting. I found out a lot of you are as well, so you're on this journey with me too. Also, some of you are on this journey again with me, which is pretty cool. I think that we are having 2 babies around the same time is kind of pretty awesome. I didn't update last week because nothing really happened except for the fact that I was sick. So I was sick earlier in March, and then I seemed to have something similar to that. I wouldn't say it was the flu. I thought it was the flu when I first had it, but it was just kind of a stomach bug. Then I had it again between 21 and 22 weeks. So that was kind of awful, and then my husband got it. So we've been sick. Alex so far, knock on wood, has not gotten sick, so it's just been my husband and I. So hopefully it just stays that way. Another symptom I had was really bad heartburn. I've been so gassy and I don't know what it is. It's just been awful. I had heartburn a little bit with Alex, just a little bit, but it's like every time I lay down or eat anything, it's just gross. I feel like I'm having indigestion issues right now as we speak, so that's been my #1 complaint is the heartburn this past week. And also I'm going to be off work next week officially. I'll be done vacation, and I never really explained why I go off work so early, but with my line of work, I work in a factory, I build cars. At a certain point it's kind of recommended. My doctor doesn't like me leaning over cars, putting any pressure on my abdomen, or to be lifting too much, and my job is pretty much all lifting and leaning and stuff like that. So my insurance pretty much covers for me to go off work several months early, and then I get to go on maternity leave. So that is why I have so much time off. One of my jobs I have to put the battery in the car, so that's heavy in and of itself. I do have a hoist to help me, but that is heavy as well, and I have to lean over the fender of the car to shoot some bolts and things like that into the engine area of the vehicle. I've had to step back and just kind of adjust my position so that I'm not putting too much pressure on my abdomen, but in turn that has kind of screwed up my back. I've dealt with sciatica with my last pregnancy, which is what wrote me off of work. I started getting that in the beginning of March, so that's basically why I don't work, because I have really bad sciatica. I've never really explained that, I don't think, in my pregnancy updates, but if you've ever experienced sciatica, then you know it is horrible, it's debilitating, and especially with a manual labor job, it's pretty much impossible to do what I need to do safely when I'm experiencing episodes of sciatica. Another symptom, I'm out of breath. Just by talking, I'm out of breath, and I haven't even gained that much weight. I think I gained like 7 pounds. In terms of exercise, my work was pretty much giving me exercise because it's physical manual labor, and that was enough for me. I pretty much was dead at the end of the day, just tired. And for now that I'm off of work, I'm just kind of taking it easy for a little bit. And then once the weather gets nicer, I'll definitely go on walks and things like that, but nothing lifting or anything that could hurt my back any more than it already is. So yeah, I won't be doing weights or any kind of strenuous exercise. It's pretty much just walking from here on out for me, just because that's all I can really do. Cravings this week, I really wanted sushi so bad, and I didn't get any of the raw sushi. I usually just go for like avocado, cucumber, and then any kind of cooked shrimp. So something like that, like tempura shrimp. So I definitely indulged in sushi once, and what else have I been craving? Nothing that was really standout craving, I'd say. It was sushi was that #1. I'm like, I gotta have some sushi. I had a really good question from my last video on planning for Alex, and what am I gonna do? Am I gonna get another crib for this baby, since Alex will be 20 months when this one is born? And what am I gonna do in that whole aspect doing a new room or whatnot. What we've decided to do is just keep our nursery as is. When we did our nursery for Alex, we kept it gender neutral, so we're definitely going to just keep it as is, and depending on what we have, we'll obviously put our own little touches for the new baby to have that nursery. And for Alex, we decided to start him on his big boy room, so we're currently in the process of kind of getting a room together for him. We don't have to move. I got questions about if our house is big enough or whatnot, but it is sufficient size. It's not an overly huge house, but we do have enough rooms for the kids, so we'll definitely have Alex have his own room. For Alex's room, we actually already have a theme and a bed picked out. We purchased it when it was on sale. It was a bed I was looking at for a while, but we were gonna wait to purchase it until the room was complete, but it ended up being a one-day sale in it, so we're like, okay, we gotta pick it up. So now it's kind of just hanging out in our living room area, taking up a lot of space until we get that room together. It's like a toddler to twin kind of bed, so you can put his crib mattress in there or go straight to a twin mattress. Alex has always been pretty good in his crib, so we'll definitely just be switching him to the twin, so we don't have to buy a new crib mattress. I'm not sure exactly when people switch their children over to their own bed as opposed to a crib. But this is just kind of what would work for us, save us a little bit of money, and we don't have to go and buy a separate crib or a crib mattress. And we don't have to actually get him out of his crib right away if we don't want, because for Alex, we did have him in a bassinet beside our bed for the first few months, so we'll for sure be doing that with this next baby, and that means we don't have to get Alex out of his crib right away if it's an issue. So it's going to be probably closer to his second birthday before it becomes really an issue, but I'd like to get him in before then, just because his crib is dropped down to the lowest possible spot, and it already hurts my stomach to lean over and put him in his bed at night. So I'm not sure how I'm going to do that later, because I'm not even that big right now, and I can only imagine how bad it's going to be when I am, because it's just hard to put him down into the crib. I think maybe I should get like a step stool or something to get my belly or something over, but still, like, I'm not sure what to do about that. I was thinking setting up his bed earlier than I would have, and then maybe putting him in there. I'm not sure. Let me know what you guys did in that aspect, because it is really uncomfortable for me to bend over his crib at this moment. Also, at baby number 2's last appointment, the heart rate was 140, so it's a bit lower than it was in the past few appointments. So it has gone down a little bit, but I think baby was sleeping and not as active. Heart rate changes, so it's in like the healthy window, they say, and that's pretty much it. So back pain, heartburn, what we're doing with Alex's room, and what we're doing with baby's nursery. If there's any other question you want to ask me, just leave it down below and I'll address it in my next update video. And now I'm going to show you the bump. So this is the bump right now. It's different shape than Alex. Alex was low down here, but I'm starting to get a little bit bigger up here. So it's starting to curve out more from the top than it did with Alex. Alex, it was kind of like squish this and then like sticking that out, like sticking my belly out. So Alex was a different shape than my belly is now, but I think that's just because my abs up here have been stretched, so they're easier to go out now at this point. So that is what it looks like. But that is everything for my 23-week update. I think I tried ending this several times already. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know some of your symptoms if you're pregnant down below, how you guys are doing, because I love to know. And I'll see you guys in my next one. At 18 weeks, I had only gained 3 pounds, which doesn't seem like a lot to me, but that's because I was so sick. And I started back work, so I probably lost weight through that, so that's why